He's on a campaign trail in Kwadukuza in the north of Durban, where he's engaging with the residents. Our reporter Karinda Jagmohan has been monitoring those developments and joins me now live for some details. Karinda, thank you for joining us. What has the president been up to this afternoon?
Indeed. Well, from about 10 o'clock today, the president was doing a walkabout campaign in the main street of Kwadukuza, the Stenga central town. And now he's coming here to the gravesite of Chief Albert John Luthuli. Of course, this is where he will lay down a wreath of flowers. And this is actually quite a common stop for many presidents of the ANC, even the former presidents of the ANC. You'll see whenever they come to Kwadukuza to do a visit, they will stop here and pay their respects here at the gravesite. There's also a museum nearby where after this, the president will have lunch with some veterans. Following that, he will have a public meeting, and then we believe, or we understand, he'll go on to engage with Amakhosi in this province. And as you know, there has been an issue where traditional leaders have been under attack here, with many having been gunned down over the past years, as well as an issue of back pay for traditional councillors and leaders. So we do expect that he might address this issue. Then this evening, he's going to have a dinner with businesses, private businesses in Belito. So we're at the stop here where we also understand he's going to speak to the media. That's some of the promises his teams have made, because we have been trying to get him to answer questions, especially considering the breaking news report that just came out today, which states that the public protector has cleared the president of any wrongdoing in the Phala Phala scandal that we know has been developing over the past few months. So we do expect him to touch on that, as well as some issues about the reshuffle of his cabinet very recently, what he has to say on that. The president actually did touch on that briefly when he was speaking to throngs of supporters. Hundreds of people had swarmed around him in the center of the Kwadukuza town today, and he assured them that voting for the ANC, because this was a voter registration campaign, so he said that the ANC is the only party that can actually give them what they desire in terms of service delivery. And he spoke briefly also about load shedding, pointing out to the new Minister of Electricity that we have. But take a listen to what the president told members of the public earlier today in the town of Stenga.
Election campaign seqalile ke manje. Bazawufika abanye lapha phakathi kwethu. Vele ubethi nywe 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 nywe. Sinokuthi bakhuluma ngawo. Ngoba ukhongolosi kuphela okwazi ukuthi afeze zonke izinto eziningi ezifuna abantu babili. Lokho sizawuqhubeka ngoba bona bacabanga ukuthi bazamkhupha ukhongolosi. Uhulumeni lo aphathwe yibo. Abanye bafaka ama-overall, abanye bafaka eze-blue. Siyabatshela ukuthi ngeke kuze kwenzeke lokho. Ngoba abantu bethu khona la Kwadukuza nakwezinye indawo bayamthanda ukhongolosi.
Well, there you hear the president speaking to a number of people who came out in the streets of Kwadukuza town just early this morning to speak to him or to see him. He was handing out a number of pamphlets that will assist them in terms of registering for the next election. So you'll see behind me are some of the flowers that the president will lay down at the grave site of Chief Albert Luthuli here in Kwadukuza, and of course the number of the local ANC members here, specifically in this town, that have come out to support this visit. Tomorrow the president will be undertaking a very similar set of activities in Msunduzi near the Pietermaritzburg area, but for now we are waiting for him to come through, have the laying down of the wreath by this grave, of course paying his respects to the family of Chief Albert Luthuli, and then speak to the media, hopefully to discuss some of the issues I mentioned earlier, just in terms of the breaking news that has come out this morning.
Yes, indeed. Karinda Jagmohan, thank you so much for making time live to us from Kwadukuza in KwaZulu-Natal.